Welcome to Hoosiers Gymnasium, Knightstown, Indiana, as we have made the trip over for today's special ball game between the Covington Buccaneers and the Versailles Tigers. Glad you could join me, Scott Ward, with you as we top of the hour and ready to roll here shortly. Let's take a look at your starting lineups. We'll begin with the visitors on the scoreboard. That's the Versailles Tigers. Tracy White, their head coach, in her third year at the helm. Starting lineup is brought to you by Warch Lumber, and they will stack up just like Lumber with 5'6" junior Lexi Magato, 2.8 a game. Brooke Briscoe at 5'3" sophomore is averaging 3.6 a game. 5'7" sophomore Jenna Dirksen averaging 6.2 a game. Madeline Bargy, a 5'6" senior, averaging 4.6 a game. And Taylor Wagner, a 6-foot freshman, will get the start. She's averaging 5.3 a ball game for the Tigers of Versailles. Versailles is scoring 31.9 and giving up 44.4. For the Covington Lady Buccaneers, Brandon Studebaker, their head coach, 14-4 on the season, 9-2 in the Three Rivers Conference. His starting lineup will be Gracie Anderson, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 5.8 a game. 5'11" freshman Maggie Anderson is averaging 8.8 a game for the Covington Buccaneers. Claudia Harrington, a 5'7" senior, averaging 15.5 points a game. Carly Biesecker, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 11.2 a game. And 6-foot senior Claire Fraley at 5.9 a game. Covington is scoring 49.7 and giving up 32.7 on the year. Our officials today are brought to you by Versailles Vision and Dr. Stephen Ruencamp at 937-526-3206. Give them a call if your eyesight is not the best and you would like to see more clearly. Again, give them a call. Our referee today is Jerry Middleton. Umpires are Kevin Claxton and A.J. Stewart. Glad you could join us. Versailles is going to go right to left on your radio dial and on the internet screen. If you're listening on the WTGR.com and WTGR app, Covington will go left to right. Versailles in their road black jerseys. They're the away team, white numbers with trimmed in white. Covington's got the home white jerseys with black numbers as well. It'll be Biesecker to jump for the Buccaneers, Wagner to jump for the Versailles Tigers, and Jerry Middleton ready to throw our ball up here this evening. Glad you could join us here this evening from Hoosier Gymnasium. First broadcast for WTGR at this historic gym, and the toss is won by the Lady Buccaneers. They'll go left to right. Throw it over to the left side to Gracie Anderson. Throws it out to Harrington. Harrington with it will have it top of the key, guarded by Brooke Briscoe. Swing it over the left side. Versailles in a man-to-man. Out top it'll come. Ball's knocked away, but able to collect it. Gracie Anderson. She's guarded by Lexi Magato. Gracie Anderson dribbles over the left side. Will take it to the corner. Now brings it back out to Harrington. Harrington behind the three-point line. Will have it back now between the circle. She's guarded by Briscoe. Throw it out top to Anderson. Gracie was knocked off her post, loose, and out of bounds. Nope, we're going to have a held ball right at somewhat of a big court between Anderson and Magato. And the possession error will go to the Versailles Tigers. A turnover for the Covington Buccaneers. And that'll give the Tigers of Versailles the ball. Their first offensive possession. Ball near side, Lexi Magato. Magato throws it over right side to Bargy. Bargy against the man-to-man defense. I got help defensively. Did the Lady Bucks. Look underneath, trying to get it to Wagner. Poked away by Fraley. Turnover by Versailles, and then a foul committed by the Lady Tigers. Foul's going to go on Madeline Bargy. That'll be her first and the team's first. 7:09 remaining in the first quarter of play on the Dickman's Play scoreboard. Again, there's two lines inbound here at Hoosier Gym. You got a black line and a red line. Black line means it's out of bounds, but you have the red line when you inbound it to be able to cross. Here's Harrington with the left side. She'll look back door to Biesecker. She makes the catch. Able to have to bring it back out, though. Pass a little off. Here's Harrington from deep. It's good. Drills one from 22. And Claudia Harrington gives the Covington Buccaneers early 3-0 lead. Ball underneath the winner in the paint. Double team. Got it blocked. Loose, and then it comes away to the Covington Buccaneers after that block shot by the Lady Bucks. Versailles on the defensive side. Harrington gets it out top. That'll be to Maggie Anderson. High post will go. Backing in is Fraley just having her way through the paint, and she draws a foul on Versailles. Foul's going on Jenna Dirksen. That'll be her first, team second. And to the free throw line will be Carly Biesecker. Biesecker will get 2 free throws. First one from the sophomore is up and good. Covington with an early 4-0 lead on the Dickman's Supply scoreboard. Wagner one more. And fires it up. Off the iron, but pulls through. And good. And a 5-0 lead for the Covington Buccaneers. Tigers get it into the forecourt. And now up top with it is Briscoe. It's man-to-man, guarded by Harrington, top of the key. Bounce it over to the near side to Wagner. Wagner gets to Bargy, comes off of the screen. They leave her open for a three. Way off target. And the rebound's going to come away to Harrington for the Covington Buccaneers. She pushes it far side, along the Versailles side of the fans. They'll look into the paint, and there's a foul going to be on Jenna Dirksen. That's going to be her second foul. And the ball will be inbounded underneath, but the foul's going to go on. Foul's going to go on number 20. They're going to go on number 20. Yep, Jenna Dirksen. That'll be her second, team's third. So she'll go out, and that'll bring Kaylee Braun into the ball game. 6:25 remaining in the first quarter of play, and Dirksen picks up that second foul. Their leading scorer on the season. Here's Harrington with it on the left side. Looks to the high post. Fraley backing in. Throws it out to Harrington, who catches a deep three again. This one's off the back of the iron. That hit the upper post. Nobody blew the whistle. But the Tigers come away with the rebound. They will bring it ahead with Brooke Briscoe. Still looking to score. Lob it underneath to Wagner, and there's a foul. That's a great call. As Fraley comes over the back and tried to push that one away. And Claire Fraley will be called for her first foul, team's first. Substitution for Versailles. Hannah Dirksen, a 6-foot senior, checks in, averaging 3.4, going to replace Wagner. Yeah, benches are on the ends of the court, so the ladies have to run to the side. Ball's lobbed into Hannah Dirksen. She loses it in the turnover. Back the other way with it. Harrington lays it up and in. Claudia Harrington with 5, and the second turnover for the Tigers. Back the other way. It's 7-0 in favor of the Buccaneers. Lexi Magato throws it out on the left wing to Brooke Briscoe. Brooke with it. Got a dribble out. Takes it kind of toward the middle of the circle. Bounce it near side to Bargy. Madeline with the left wing. Dribbles out to Magato. Magato drives right. Got it knocked away and dribbled it off her foot. And out of bounds. Another turnover for the Versailles Tigers. 5:34 remaining in this first quarter of play, and a 7-0 lead for the Covington Buccaneers over the Versailles Tigers. Harrington's going to walk it up. She will have it across midcourt. Yes, again, a little different because it's got the two lines. Now coming to the near side with it. That is going to be Anderson and Gracie. It's not to Maggie. Back over to Gracie. Fires a three. Right side. Off the iron. No good. Ball tipped and Braun for Versailles with the rebound. To Briscoe, who throws it ahead to Dirksen. Lays it up and in. Good transition for Versailles. Hannah Dirksen with her first two. 7-2 the score. We're 3 minutes into the first quarter of play. And Covington with the advantage. Harrington brings it up. Doesn't cross half court yet. There she does. Drives left, and we've got a foul on the floor, and it's going to go on Briscoe. Brooke Briscoe will be called for her first foul. It'll be the team's fourth. Checking in for the Tigers. It'll be Cassie Leach, a 5'6" sophomore, into the ball game. And she replaces Madeline Bargy. Anderson gets it into Anderson. Gracie now will throw it out top, and it's going to go into the backcourt turnover. Back to the way. Briscoe takes it to the hole, puts it up and in. Brooke Briscoe off the turnover, able to attack, and the Tigers a 7-4 disadvantage. Now they'll go to their zone. Or a little matchup. They did not add the points up on the board yet. There they do. Near side with it is Gracie Anderson. Gracie with it, throws it high post to Maggie. Maggie takes it to the block, shot up, no good. Rebound is back up and one. Braun did a nice job of boxing out, but it was Beasecker just reaching for the ball. All Braun did was box out. Didn't get the ball. It's Braun's first foul. And that'll be the team's fifth. Beasecker hits the free throw. And she's got 5 now. That's a 10-4 advantage in favor of the Covington Buccaneers. Off that offensive rebound, and now we've got a foul going to be called on Beasecker. That will be her first and the team's second. 10-4 the score, 4:24 remaining in the first quarter of play. Ball to be inbounded by the Tigers. We've got a foul away from the ball, and it's going to have an elbow going to be called on the Lady Buccaneers on the inbound. Gracie Anderson with her first foul, team's third. Versailles gets the ball in, trailing 10-4. 4:22 remaining in the first quarter of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Hannah Dirksen left wing with it. Guarded by Fraley. Looks underneath. Miss Briscoe. She was wide open. Throw it out top. It'll go to Braun. Braun with the top of the key. Right side over to Leach. Leach looks underneath. Not there. Comes out top to Briscoe. Fakes the three at the top of the key. Guarded by Harrington. Now gets to Braun. Braun with it on the high left. Dribbles. Looks backside. Threw it out of bounds. And a turnover for the Versailles Tigers. Their fourth of the ball game. 3:59 remaining in the first quarter of play. 10-4. Favor of Covington over Versailles. From Hoosier Gymnasium in Knightstown, Indiana. With it, this is Gracie Anderson. Throws it ahead to Harrington. In the corner to Biesecker. Throw it out top to Anderson. Gracie back to Biesecker in the paint. Shots up and good. Carly Biesecker able to put in two more. She's got 7. And it's her and Harrington with all 12 points and a 12-4 advantage. Largest lead of the ball game for Covington. Out top, Briscoe with it. Fakes the three. Dribbles now between the circle. Harrington comes after her. Tried to pick her pocket. Briscoe should have went right by her. There's another turnover for Versailles. They turned it over. Trying to get underneath the lead. Spin move. Shot thrown up. No good. That was by Maggie Anderson. Ball tipped. Loose. And it's an offensive rebound for Grace Anderson. Here's Harrington with it left side. Drives. Puts it up. And a 2-point bucket for Claudia Harrington with her 7th point. Versailles wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:08 remaining in our first quarter of play. Covington with a 14-4 advantage over Versailles on WTGR. Welcome back here to Hickory, or I should say Hoosier Gymnasium in Knightstown, Indiana. Versailles and Covington. Glad you could join me. Scott Ward with you here on this Saturday evening. Final game to be played here on the evening. As they are at 3 games here today. Last one was between a team from Illinois. The ball's turned over by the Tigers. Leach forces it underneath and turns it over. Back the other way. Gracie Anderson with it. Still in the backcourt. Now crosses. Gets it over to Maggie Anderson. Maggie comes off the screen. Versailles in a man-to-man. Harrington with it. Drives into the paint. Leaves it off. There's Biesecker. The 8-foot jumper. Good. Carly Biesecker with now 9. And it's a 16-4 advantage on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Favor of the Covington Buccaneers. Near side Magato with it. Lexi comes off the screen, looks underneath. Dirksen was open, shoots it from 10, no good. She takes it to the rim. She's got in the bucket. No good on the bucket. And there's a rebound by Covington. Back the other way. They'll go into the paint. Biesecker near side to Braley. Moves around the perimeter to Harrington. Harrington's got it out top for the Lady Bucks. She's got 7 right now. 16-4, 2:08 remaining in the first quarter play. Harrington picks it up, throws it over to the near side to Gracie Anderson. Gracie with it on the right side, guarded by Leach. Dribbles right, taking it, step back toward the corner. Now brings it over to the near side. Got to be close to a 5-second call. Still got to be close to a 5-second call. It wasn't. Here's a turnover. And back to the way. Briscoe takes it to the hole, off the glass, up and in. Brooke Briscoe gets the turnover. All 4 of her points have been off turnovers. And it's 16-6, 1:40 remaining in the first quarter of play. Gracie Anderson with it onto the near side. Gracie underneath to Fraley. Spin. I'll kick it back out to Gracie in the corner. Steps in. Little 15-footer is good. Gracie Anderson with her first 2. And the 18-6 lead for Covington. 1:23 remaining in the first half of play. The first quarter. Hannah Dirksen underneath travels. Turnover for the Tigers. Madeline Bargy in for Versailles, replacing Brooke Briscoe. Her sister sang the national anthem. Bryn did. Junior for the Tigers. Is Harrington going to walk it up for Brandon Studebaker's squad? Still in the backcourt. And now gets it across. Over to Gracie Anderson. Gracie comes to the near side. The sophomore picks it up. Now hounded by Bargy. And gets to Biesecker. She'll drive. Pull up from 12. Off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound tipped. And Biesecker gets her own rebound. And she'll bring it back out. Throws it into the paint to Anderson. She tried to dribble it. Ball's lost. Goes right to the Tigers. A turnover. And Bargy comes away with it. Madeline with it. Throws it right side. Gives it to the corner to Magato. Magato looks underneath. Not there. Out to Hannah Dirksen, who fires a 3. Off the iron. No good. Rebound going to come away to Covington. And Gracie Anderson with 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Driving Harrington, blocked by Hannah Dirksen, who gets it to Leach. Leach back the other way, takes it around the defender. We're going to get an offensive foul. Taking the charge is going to be Maggie Anderson. Leach will be called for the foul. And Cassie with her first, team 6. 18-6 score, 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Covington with the ball and the advantage. And Harrington going to walk it up. Across the midcourt stripe, she throws it over to the near side to Gracie Anderson. We're down to 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Gracie with it on the right wing. Throws it into Harrington's free throw line. She'll dribble near side, lost, turned it over. And back to the way, Margie with it. She's fouled by Harrington in the backcourt. That's a frustration foul on Claudia after that turnover. Harrington with her first foul, team 4th. Tigers will inbound with 1.9 remaining. Leach from half court. Bank, no good. 18-6 our score in favor of the Covington Buccaneers over the Versailles Tigers from Hoosiers Gym in Indiana on WTGR. Back here at Hoosier Gymnasium in Indiana, where Versailles at the end of one quarter of play trails Covington 18-6. Covington with the ball, left to right on your radio dial. With it, Harrington out top, guarded by Magato. They look to trap. Now they'll back off. Harrington comes to the near right side with it. Isolated against Magato, shoves off, no whistle, brings it back to the corner. Now looks underneath, Fraley with it. Fraley kicks it back to Harrington, fires it deep three. Airballed that one, and it's saved, but it's saved right to the Tigers of Braun. Braun ahead to Magato into the forecourt. Lexi goes baseline, takes it to the hole. Got a block, but a foul. Oh. Foul's going to go on Claire Fraley. That will be her second foul. Now they get Harrington. So they give it to Harrington. That's her second. 7:30 remaining in the first half. And Magato to the free throw line, gets the bucket to go. Harrington remains on the floor with 2 fouls. And the second one, good as well for Lexi Magato, 2 of 2 for the junior. That makes it 18-8, 30 seconds into the second quarter of play. Covington won't go very deep on their bench. Harrington with it over on the left side. Crossover, drives to the near side of the hole, off the window, up and in. One-on-one, and she won it. Claudia Harrington with 9, and it's 20-8 on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Margie, 3, right wing, too strong. Backside rebound, going to come away to Anderson. They'll try and double teamer in the backcourt. Able to get it to Fraley. Now to Harrington into the forecourt. Dribbles to the right side. Throws to the corner to Biesecker. She drives. Baseline. Kicks it back to Fraley. 8-foot jumper. Short. No good. Magato for Versailles with the rebound. Magato pushes it up the right side. Across the midcourt stripe. Picks it up underneath to Wagner. Wagner bounces back and in. Takes to the hole. And no good on the shot. The rebound's going to come away to Carly Biesecker. Biesecker gets it to Harrington. Harrington left to right. Covington up by a score 20-8. Underneath, they'll try and throw it. Here's Braun with the foul. Tried to get it underneath to Biesecker, and Braun called for her second foul. Team 7th, and we're shooting 1 and bonus. Substitution, Hannah Dirksen is going to come in for Braun, and Briscoe's going to come in for Bargy. 6:40 remaining in the first quarter of the first half of play, and Covington with the advantage. 20-8. Biesecker, who's 3 of 3 from the line, 9 points, going on 1 and bonus. And the sophomore airballed it. 20-8 to score, 6:40 remaining in the first half of play. Hoosier Gymnasium, thanks for joining me. Scott Ward with you here on a Saturday evening. Second of 3 games today for WTGR. Wagner with it over on the right side. Taylor looks underneath, not there. She's still got it on the right wing, looking offense, out top to Dirksen, near side Briscoe drives to the hole, shot, missed it, no good. Rebound going to come away, and we've got a holding foul on Brooke Briscoe. The rebound came away to Gracie Anderson, and now Briscoe's picked up her second. Team 8, 6:18 remaining in the first half of play. And Briscoe, the point guard, will pick up her second. Jenna Dirksen's got 2, and Kaylee Braun for 2 for Versailles. Now to bring Madeline Bargy back into the ball game. To the free throw line, Gracie Anderson. 2 free throws coming. And she makes the first one good. She'll get one more opportunity. As a team, they're shooting 68%. Gracie, an 83%, the best on their team. and she banks that one in, giving her 4 and a 22-8 advantage. Near side, ball knocked out of bounds as Magato passes behind her from Leach, but it's knocked out of bounds by Gracie Anderson. 22-8, 6:14 remaining in this first half of play. Versailles will inbound it. Kind of off to my left. And they'll get it into Leach. Leach has it between the circle now. They isolate her, bring it near side. Maggie Anderson tried to pick her pocket, couldn't do so. Leach dribbles over to the right side. Now she has enough space. And we'll dribble back over to the right side. Now picks it up, comes out top to Magato. 16-foot jumper off the iron, no good. Beefstecker for Covington with the rebound. She's going to push it up herself. Throws it ahead right side to Gracie Anderson for a long bucket. In and out, no good. Rebound Magato for Versailles. She will push it up. Lexi across the right side. Takes it into the paint. Out of control and lost it. Turned it over. Here's Harrington back the other way for Covington. Crossover, drives to the free throw line. Now back out. Although they leave her open. No, she didn't take it. She stutters, drives to the hole, and we've got foul going to be called on the Tigers. And foul going on Leach. That will be her second. Team's 9th. 5:29 remaining in the second quarter, and Leach picks up her second. Harrington to the line for the first time tonight. 2 free throws. And the first one is up and off the iron and no good. On the year, Claudia, 78.6% free throw shooter. She's only been there 42 times coming in. Briscoe's in, Leach is out for the Tigers. And Harrington up. And no good on both of them. And Wagner is going to come away with the rebound for Versailles. With it, Briscoe. Between the circle, Tigers trailing 22-8. Here's Hannah Dirksen. Now to Magato, left wing. Lexi curls into the paint, takes it, scoops it, shot, no good. Nobody rebounded, everybody watched it. Except for the Buccaneers, they went and grabbed the rock. Here's Harrington with it. A good dribble drive, unable to finish it with Magato. Swing it to the right wing, that'll be over to Gracie Anderson. She's going to launch along two, it's no good. Rebound going to come away to Wagner and the Tigers. Throw it ahead, Briscoe to Bargy, underneath Hannah Dirksen on the left block, missed it, no good. She was wide open and missed it, and the rebound comes away to Covington. 4:45 remaining in this first half of play, and Versailles trails Covington 22-8. With it on the near side, it's Maggie Anderson. Maggie goes baseline, throws it back door, over to Harrington, far side. She'll spin move, puts the jumper up, off the iron, no good, and we're going to over the back. Claire Fraley going to be called for the push. That will be her second foul. And the team's fifth. Should be sixth, excuse me, the team's sixth. Checking in for Covington. Parker Metz, the 5'8" senior, comes in, replacing Fraley. Tigers have a little bit of advantage on the height. Can they take advantage of it in the post? 22-8 to score in favor of Covington. Bargy with it on the near side. Dribbles out to Magato. Magato will come near side to Briscoe. Briscoe with it on the high left wing. Looks underneath. Right side over to Magato. Guarded by Metz. They'll out go underneath to Hannah Dirksen. She got around their defender. Puts it up and in. Hannah Dirksen with her fourth point. And the Tigers down 22-10 on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. 4 minutes remaining. Harrington, a 10-second violation. She did not cross that second line that you got to get to here again. If there is no midcourt, you have to get to the second black line. And then once you're across that, then you can come back to what was the first one. It's kind of a little confusing, but again, if you're from Versailles and you remember the old elementary gym, that's exactly what it's like. But underneath to Hannah Dirksen, and there's a foul. This one's going on Maggie Anderson. And Maggie will be called for what's her first foul, team 7th. And Hannah Dirksen will go to the line for the Versailles Tigers on a one-hand bonus. Southpaw will put the first one up, and good. Giving her 5 to lead the Tigers in the scoring column. 22-11 on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. And the second one, good as well for Dirksen. Giving her 6. 22-12 in favor of Versailles Tigers. Here's a full court press. They'll put on Harrington. Ooh, nearly walked with it. She may have walked. No whistle. They'll get it in the forecourt. Maggie Anderson, right side, throws to Gracie in the corner. Out to Harrington, left wing. Deep three from 25, off the iron, no good. Beesecker for Covington with the rebound. Puts it back up. That one is good. Carly Beesecker with the putback after the made bucket. Second chance point at 24-12. Here's back to the way. 12-foot jumper by Magato, no good. Hannah Dirksen with the rebound, up and in. Second chance point for her for 8. And it's 24-14. Favor of the Covington Buccaneers. 3:06 remaining in the first quarter of play. Left side, Maggie Anderson with it. Drives to the elbow, kicks it out to Gracie. 3 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Gracie with it over towards the left corner, trying to go underneath. They'll get it to Metz. Pulls up to 13, airballed that one. It stays by the Covington, but it'll go on the rebound to Versailles. Here's the Tigers down by 10 at 24-14. Briscoe near side to Magato. Looking underneath to Hannah Dirksen and tips one out of bounds off of the hands of Maggie Anderson. Again, Tigers trying to take the advantage of Dirksen, who's at 6 foot. Maggie Anderson at 5'11", so yeah, just an inch. Bargy to inbound. They'll get it into Magato. Fakes the jumper, steps to right, pulls up to 12. It's good on a bucket. Lexi Magato with her first 2, and the Tigers down 8. 24-16. 2.5 remaining here in this first half of play. Harrington drives, pulls up from 12. No good. Wagner with the rebound. Not sure if that's what Coach Studebaker wanted. Briscoe throws it to Bargy right side to the hole. Left is short. No good on the running jumper. Ball was knocked away. Bargy underneath. Tried to get some Magato. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Versailles. Checking in for Versailles, we'll see Allison Schwartz, 5'10" sophomore, averaging 1.4 a game, replacing Hannah Dirksen. They're missing 2 points on the board. Let's see here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are missing 2 points on the scoreboard. With it to the corner, and the ball is thrown out of bounds by the Covington Buccaneers and turnover. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This should be 24-16. With the right side, they'll come out top to Wagner. Wagner with 1:52 remaining in the first half. Now Magato into the paint. She lost it, but it's collected on the baseline by Briscoe to Bargy. Fires a 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of Versailles. 1:41 remaining in the first half of play. And the Tigers and Covington battling it out here. Harrington throws it over to the right side in the corner. Metz drives baseline, tried to throw it underneath. Wagner tipped it away, a turnover. Schwartz comes away with it to Bargy. Bargy takes it to the hole, pull up, no good. Rebound going to come away. Anderson, Gracie brings it back to the lane, throws it to Beesecker. Beesecker to the hole, no good, but she draws the foul. Foul's going on Allison Schwartz. That'll be her first. And it'll be the team's 10th. And Carly Beesecker will go to the line where she is 4 or 5 on the day and misses that free throw. One more going to be coming for Beesecker. 5'9" sophomore. Short on that one, and a rebound is going to come away to Lexi Magato into the forecourt. Lexi with it over on the near left side. Throws it out to Bargy. Out top it'll go to Briscoe. Briscoe dribbles over right side, guarded by Harrington. She's got 2. They'll throw it underneath and double team. Boy, put a stamp on that one as Beesecker read it. Back to the left. Harrington can't get to the ball, and it's tipped and left it turned over. The pass was short and tipped and it's turned over. Versailles with the ball. Briscoe with it now out top. We're under a minute remaining in the first half of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Lexi Magato drives to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound. Beesecker goes flying out of bounds. And it will be Versailles' ball. And Magato to inbound off to my left. Off the side of the bucket. Gets it into Bargy. Pulls up from 15. Good! Battle of Bargy with her first 2. 24-18. 37 seconds remaining in the first half of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. With it, Harrington, Claudia dribbles over the left side toward the elbow. Picks it up, gives it off to Maggie Anderson. Maggie comes over to Gracie. Coming up, your Grace Barron Insurance halftime report. Anderson, Gracie leaves it off for Harrington, left side. Crossover, drives left, pulls up from 15, rims out, no good. Wagner with another rebound for the Tigers. With it to Briscoe, 12 seconds remaining. Briscoe brings it near side, takes it underneath the Schwartz. Gives it to Wagner, 8-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Schwartz, offensive board, puts it up and in. Allison Schwartz with 2. 1 second, Harrington shot for 3, no good. We've got a ball game from Hoosier Gymnasium where the Covington Buccaneers lead the Versailles Tigers 24-20 on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. Your Grace Fair and Insurance halftime report's coming up. Take a look at your halftime stats as well. 24-20, Covington leading Versailles on WTGR. Welcome back here to Hoosier Gymnasium. Versailles will have the ball. They'll begin the second half, going left to right on your radio dial. Brooke Briscoe with it. Comes out top to Wagner. Wagner, left side to Magato. Hannah Dirksen gets the start, as does Madeline Bargy. Bargy's got it on the near right side. Underneath, tried to go to Wagner. Tough pass. Beefsecker comes away with the steal. A turnover for Versailles. Harrington going to bring it up. Right to left on your radio dial. Harrington across. Throws it over to the right side to Gracie Anderson. Gracie will swing it to the near side to her sister Maggie. Maggie to the right elbow, where she'll pick it up there. Now in trouble, finds Fraley with it on the far baseline. Gets it back up to Anderson, up Gracie. Gracie over to Maggie. She'll have to go baseline against Bargy. Beats her. Backside help for the Tigers. They'll kick it out to Harrington. 16-footer is good. She's got 11. Harrington does. And Ayana, that's her 999th point. She needs one more for 1,000 points. For Harrington, 26-20. Big bucket for her to see that one go through. Here's Bargy out top to Hannah Dirksen. Hannah looks backside to Magato. Passes off her and a turnover and out of bounds. Tough pass to make right there. Good idea. Moving without the ball. I've talked about that numerous times that I've been talking about games. Here's Harrington with it. Up across the midcourt stripe. Dribbles left side. Now takes it into the paint. Throws it over to the right side to Anderson. Gracie goes baseline. She's cut off by Briscoe. Gives it out to Harrington with it on the right wing. Harrington to the elbow. Steps in, and we've got a blocking foul on Lexi Magato. Lexi will be called for what's her first foul, and the team's first. 26-20 our score on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. And they'll inbound it to Gracie Anderson. Gracie with it on the right side. Dribbles to the right wing, picks it up underneath to Fraley. Fraley turns into a double team of Versailles, throws it back into the corner to Gracie Anderson. She's going to throw it at the referee's head, which is out of bounds. She did a nice job of trying to duck it. I think it ended up hitting it back, and it's a turnover for the Lady Bucks. 26-20 the score, 6:25 remaining in the third quarter of play. Versailles with the ball, Bucks with the lead. There's Bargy with the left side. Out top will go to Magato. Magato, Lexi dribbles one. Now kicks it out top to Briscoe, who's got 4 points for the Tigers. Brooke with it on top. On a drive, left elbow, kicks it over to Dirksen of Hannah. Hannah with it on the left side, had 8 first half points. And now she will throw it out, and a 5-second call. Turned it over for the Tigers. Did not see anything, and she had her dribble alive and didn't take advantage of it. Today's ball game brought to you in part by Bill Orange Plumbing and Heating, Great Fair and Insurance Agency, Holman Insurance, Ansonia Lumber Company, Brilliant Beginnings Learning Center, Bruns Animal Clinic, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Harrington gets to Gracie Anderson. Looks back door. Harrington for her one. Oh, she missed it. An easy bucket. Fraley gets the rebound. She loses it on the rebound and turnover. And here comes Versailles with it now. Magato into the forecourt to Briscoe. That was an easy layup. That's why I was premature of saying that she got that 1,000 point. She needs 12 for 1,000. She's got 11. Here's Magato with it left side. We got an illegal screen on Hannah Dirksen. Turnover on the Tigers. That's Hannah's first foul, team's second. Substitutions, Jenna Dirksen and Kaylee Braun in for Versailles. Margie and Hannah Dirksen will go out. And the ball will go to the Lady Bucks. They come right to left on your radio dial. Throws high post to Fraley. Fraley right elbow, leaves it off for Harrington. Harrington pull up, fade away. Well, good! 1,001. Congratulations to Claudia Harrington with that bucket. She now has over 1,000 points. 1,001 for the 5'7" senior. She gets a standing ovation here. They'll present her with a game ball. Dale Barger here with Dark County Now. Takes a picture of that as well. So congratulations to Claudia Harrington, getting her 1,000th point. And that gives the Buccaneers an 8-point advantage at 28-20. And they'll switch balls. And 1,000 son. The Buck fans were ready for it here tonight. And now Versailles will have the ball. Left to right on your radio dial. And pressure's off of her, I guess, at that point now. Here's the Tigers with the Briscoe. Tigers kind of use that as a timeout. With it near side, Jenna Dirksen out to Braun. Braun trying to go to Wagner, can't get it there. Then throws it near side, or throws it far side, and threw it out of bounds. Briscoe went to cut, and at that point the ball was already out of the hand. The Tigers again made that run in that third quarter. They make another run here. Here's Gracie Anderson. Gracie picks it up, gives it to Fraley. She's inside the elbow, and we've got a foul going to be called on the Tigers. It's going to go on Taylor Wagner. That will be her first, team's third. 28-20, 4:51 remaining in the third quarter of play. Leach in, Magato out for the Tigers. Ball to be inbounded by Biesecker. Underneath their own bucket off to my left. Having trouble. Throws it out. Gets to Fraley. Top of the key. Now to Gracie Anderson. Over to Claudia Harrington with it on the right wing for Covington. Harrington will back it back out. Throws it over near side to Gracie Anderson. Gracie drives right. Throws it up off the window. And good. Gracie Anderson with 6. And all of a sudden, it was a 4-point game. It went on a 6-0 run. Start. 4:31 remaining here in this third quarter. Covington with the advantage. Briscoe with it. Tigers really haven't got too many shots either. Here's Jenna Dirksen with it. Jenna will have it left side. Drives to the hoop. It got a block by Fraley. Got her own rebound though. Looks now she's triple teamed and she traveled on the baseline. Turnover for the Tigers. 30-20. 4:15 remaining in this third quarter. They'll put a full court press on. Harrington throws it over to the near side of the full court. Now to Biesecker down the middle. Lays it up and in. Boy, they beat that with ease. The Buccaneers did. And that is 13 for Biesecker. And all of a sudden it's back to a 12-point lead. They're on a 6-0 run here to begin this. Tigers have yet to score. Here's Jenna Dirksen with the behind the left elbow. Picks it up. We'll give it out to Leach. Cassie with it on the high top hop. Now to Braun. Near side to Briscoe. Brooke into the free throw line. Jumper was no good. Fraley gets the rebound. She throws it out, and ball is going to be to the Tigers. Briscoe gets pushed from behind. Good sportsmanship for Leach to try and help up the Buccaneer. That foul was Gracie Anderson, her second, and the team's first of this half. Allison Schwartz will check in for Versailles. Hannah Dirksen in. Braun and Wagner will go out. 32-20 our score. Covington with the lead. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter of play. From Hoosier Gym in Knightstown, Indiana. With it out top. They'll throw it over left side to Leach. Leach with it over on the left wing. Out top it'll go to Dirksen. Jenna drives to the hole. Shot was short. Got it knocked away from her a little bit. Fraley comes away with the ball to the floor. Able to get it to Gracie Anderson. Gracie's going to bring it up the near side. Throws it to the corner to Maggie, her sister. Younger freshman dribbles out top to her sophomore sister. Shoots a three. Good. Well, the Buccaneers have answered the run of the Tigers in the second quarter as they are on now what is their biggest lead of the ball game. 15, 35-20. They're on an 11-0 run. Schwartz over far left side. Throws it over and tipped out of bounds. All the work Versailles did in the second quarter, they're struggling here in this third quarter. That again has been the key all season long for the orange and black. Ball to be inbounded by Jenna Dirksen. Gets it into Brooke Briscoe. Brooke with it out top. Over the left side to Schwartz. Schwartz gets it to Jenna Dirksen. Jenna will dribble up, gets it out to Leach. Leach looks underneath. Nobody's there. Schwartz near side. Allison looks underneath. Nobody there. Hannah Dirksen's open. She didn't give it to her. Brooke Briscoe fires a three, and then she's fouled. And a three-point shot. That's a cheap foul. But they'll get a Gracie Anderson third foul. Team second. And Brooke Briscoe will go to the line for 3 free throws. Tigers trying to put some points on the board here in the third quarter. Right now scored 11-0, and Brooke Briscoe puts the first one up and in. She'll get two more. Tigers will send a sub around the court. Second one by Briscoe is no good. Coming in for Covington, Erica Kostomski, 5'11" junior, comes in to replace Gracie Anderson. And Magato, if Briscoe hits this, will come in for her. Brooke gets it. 2 of 3 for the sophomore. And Lexi Magato is going to come in. 35-22, 2:32 remaining in the third quarter of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. Here in our third quarter of play, Harrington going to bring it up. Throws it near side. Leach comes away with the steal. Cassie with it near side to the hole. No good. Harrington with the foul. That'll be Claudia's third foul. Team's third. And it will be Leach going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 35-22, 2:19 remaining in the third quarter, and the first one's good by Leach. And Madeline Bargy comes in, replacing Jenna Dirksen. An opportunity, I think, that you can stop any time and see the Hoosier Gym and get a tour of it, and I invite you to do so. Leach hits the second one. She's 2 of 2, and the Tigers have it down to 11. Point lead deficit. Harrington drives, shot, no good. Rebound, loose, comes away, offensive board. Fraley with it, puts the shot up, no good. Schwartz with the rebound for Versailles. Allison to Leach. Leach into the forecourt, up across the midcourt stripe underneath, trying to throw it to Dirksen and through the pass Aaron, and yep, great call. Both Covington players had the ball, and it was like a jump ball. Well, when both players are fighting for it, they're actually traveling, and that's the exact call. So it wasn't Versailles and Covington fighting after it. 2 Covington players were going after it. When that occurs, that's a travel. Tigers will get the ball after that turnover from Covington. Up top, Schwartz with it. For the Tigers, they're down 35-24. Leach for 3. Boom! Our first triple for the Tigers. And Cassie Leach drills it. She's got 5. 35-27, 1:33 remaining in the third quarter of play on the Dickman Supply scoreboard. With it, Claudia Harrington still in the backcourt. Now does cross. Dribbles over to the high right. She will pick it up. And now trying to find somebody. Magato all over. Gets it over to Beesecker near side. Beesecker with it left wing into Fraley in the paint. She looks backside to Harrington. The shot's up and in. Claudia did a nice job of moving without the ball. She's got 15. And with 1:04 remaining in the third, Tigers trail by 10, 37-27. Lexi Magato underneath the hand of Dirksen. Turn. She traveled. Shot was no good. She actually stepped out away from the bucket. Rebound comes away to Covington. She actually stepped out away from the bucket instead of drop stepping toward the bucket. Here's Beesecker to the hole. Shot no good, but a foul on Dirksen. Anna with her second foul. Team 4. And this one will be to the line, Beesecker. 3 of 6 on the evening. Get ready to approach the top of the hour. First one for Beesecker, short, no good. Wagner checks in. Anna Dirksen will come out. Coach Morgan Huffman's got his Bengals gear on. Nope, that's a good call there. The bucket went in, but Beesecker had stepped across the line before it got to the rim. That's a violation. And Beesecker 0-2 on the charity strike. 37-27, Covington with the advantage. 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. Sales with the ball. Leach throws it near side and throws it into the hallway. She was trying to throw it to Wagner. Wagner went to screen, and Tigers turn it over. 37-27 in favor of the Covington Buccaneers. Tigers had it within 4 at break. High post, they'll get to Maggie Anderson. Maggie dribbles over right side, to the hole. Shot thrown up, no good. Leach with the rebound for Versailles. Cassie brings it up left to right. Up down the left side of the lane. Takes it to the hole with the left hand up and good. That might have been Mom's left hand right there. Cassie Leach with 7. 37-29, 7 seconds remaining. Claudia Harrington in the paint. Jumper over Schwartz. Good! Harrington with the bucket. Gets it to go. Tigers won't get a half-court shot off. We go to the third quarter of play. Versailles and Covington. The Bucks lead 39-29 on WTGR. 39-29, ready to begin our fourth quarter of play. And the Covington Buccaneers leading over Versailles Tigers from Hoosiers Gym. Scott Ward with you. Thanks for joining me. Buccaneers with the ball. Again, they don't go very deep. We've seen two extra players off the bench, but they've seen very limited action. Claudia Harrington gets to Maggie Anderson. Maggie dribbles over right side to Fraley. Fraley back to Anderson. Anderson with it on the right wing. Drives, wants to go baseline, cut off by Leach. Now she'll look back door, throws to Harrington, who got behind Magato and won. Lexi Magato let her get behind her, and then she fouls her. That'll be her second foul. Team fifth. Harrington now with 19, and she'll go to the free throw line. And it's a 41-29 advantage, and Harrington hits the free throw, giving her 20, a game high. Tigers are led by 8 from Hannah Dirksen. Leach with it on the high right. She's got 7. Now to Schwartz. She looks back door, over to Bargy, left wing. Battling with it, dribble twice, gets it out to Leach. Leach trying to dribble left, drives, scoops with left hand, no good. Rebound, Leach. She gets her an offensive rebound, and she's fouled. 4th team foul. Foul going on Gracie Anderson. That'll be her 4th. And substitution for Covington in is Erica Gostomski, replacing Anderson. Tigers will inbound. Get it into Magato. 15-foot jumper, short, no good. Wagner offensive board and fouled. And Yak is shooting. Foul's going to go on Claire Fraley. Her 3rd unofficially. Team 5th. Wagner will go to the line. 4-2 free throws. Scoreless tonight. And makes the first one. Sales coming into the quarter, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Fraley will go out. That must be her 4th. As they bring into the ball game, Parker Met. And second free throw from Wagner, good. 2 of 2 for the freshman. And it's 42-31. In favor of the Versailles, or of the Covington Buccaneers. Harrington gets it across. Now over to Bisek. She's backing in against Schwartz. Takes it partially blocked, I think, by Schwartz. It's saved by the Buccaneers, and then it comes away to Versailles. They'll push it ahead to Leach. Leach to Bargy. Bargy back to Leach. 4-3. Way off target. Wagner offensive board, puts it up, got it blocked. Schwartz rebound, put it back up and in. Allison Schwartz with her 4th point. 42-33 in favor of the Covington Buccaneers. 6:42 remaining in the 4th quarter. Harrington puts it up, throws it over right side. That is Parker Met. Met goes baseline, she's tied up, and the arrow will go to Versailles. Turnover, as the ball will go to the Tigers on the alternating arrow. And this is where, for Covington, not playing a lot of extra players, you can see the inexperience of it has hurt them here early in this portion of the quarter. Coach Studebaker calling for some different, he wanted some switching. Leach has it, she's going to dribble left, takes it to the hole, scoops it with the left, or the right hand from the left side, no good, too strong. Pete Becker with the rebound. We'll give it to Harrington. Claudia with it in the backcourt. She will bring it up and cross midcourt strike. Throws over to the right side. That's to Erica Gostomski, over to Pete Becker in the corner. Pete Becker will give it out, and this one is going to go back near midcourt. It's picked up by Meds, and she's tied up by Wagner. The arrow will go to the Covington Buccaneers. Route 47 shootout going on. Mississinawa Valley leading Ansonia 44-27 after 3 quarters of play. 42-33 our score here. Covington leading Versailles. They'll lob it in. Harrington gets it right back after the lob in. Takes it to the elbow. Jumper from there is no good. Off the iron. Schwartz skies for the rebound. Another rebound for Allison. Ahead to Leach. Into the forecourt to Bargy. Just inside the 3-point line. It's no good. Magato backside rebound on the offensive side. Schwartz puts it over to Bargy. Left side. Madeline comes off up top. Up to Allison Schwartz. Schwartz with it. Over to Leach. She'll fake the 3. Dribbles to the near side. Looks underneath for Schwartz. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound. Allison will give it right side to Winner. Or Wagner. She has to save it. And Leach runs it down. Nope. And we've got a over and back. She touched it right before the midcourt stripe. She knew the line, again, which is not a half-court line. Again, they've got two lines. She knew it was getting close, and she touched it. And then it went over and back. A turnover on Versailles. 42-33, 5:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Harrington throws it near side to Biesecker. Biesecker with it on the left wing. She's got 13. Gets it to Metz in the corner. Back out to Gostomski. Over right side to Anderson. Maggie drives, and she's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. Foul's going on Cassie Leach. That'll be her third foul. Team 6. And Maggie Anderson will go to the line. Averaging 8.8 a game. Points. And she'll go to the line for the first time. 76% free throw shooter. And the first one is up and good. She's going to get one more opportunity here. 6 of 13, 7 of 14 for the Buccaneers. Schwartz will go out. And Braun comes in. Second free throw is good as well for Maggie Anderson. Brooke Briscoe is going to come in, replacing Barge. On the floor, Tigers have Wagner, Leach, Magato, Briscoe, and Braun. For Covington, it's Gostomski, Harrington, Biesecker, Metz, and also Maggie Anderson. Tigers with it. Briscoe will get it out top. Magato on the left side to Leach. She fakes, she drives, scoops it. Too strong again. And the rebound, and we've got a jump ball on the possession arrow. Rebound came away to Covington, and Leach able to tie up Maggie Anderson. The arrow will stay with the Versailles Tigers. 44-33, 4:47 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Versailles will inbound it off to my right. And Magato to do so. Junior guard looks underneath, having trouble, gets it in on the right side to Braun. We've got a foul before the shot. That did go in. Foul's going to go on Maggie Anderson, her second, of Team 6. Covington has 5 timeouts remaining. Versailles with 4. We've still got 4:46 remaining. Jenna Dirkson's in. Leach is out for the Tigers. And the ball will be inbounded by Magato. Looks left side, threw it off the back of the backboard. So a violation, a turnover for the Tigers. 44-33. 11-point lead for Covington. It's been played tighter than that, that's for sure. Harrington, run over to the near side. Ball kicked out of bounds by Jenna Dirksen. Inbounding it will be Maggie Anderson. Maggie will inbound it. Throws it into Harrington. And Harrington with it in the backcourt. Brings it to the near side to Gostomski. They'll double team her, and we've got a reach-in foul on Magato. Lexi with her third. Team 7th, and we're shooting 1 and bonus. And Erica Gostomski to the line for 1 and bonus. I don't think she's shot yet on the year. She has not. And 1 bonus, nothing but short on hits the bottom of the glass. So the violation will give the ball to the Tigers. Covington has not used any press, and of course with just 5 girls pretty much playing, trying to keep them as fresh as possible. Magato with the left side, comes over near side to Wagner. Wagner in the corner to Briscoe. Brooks looking underneath, gets it underneath to Jenna Dirksen, and we've got 3 seconds going to be called on Dirksen. Well, I haven't seen a 3-second violation all game, but now that 4:17 remaining in the game, they'll call that one on Dirksen. 44-33, 4:14 remaining in the fourth. Harrington will bring it up across the midcourt, dribbles to the free throw line. Now back-to-back out top for the white and black. Harrington picks it up, throws over to Metz with the right side. Parker gives it over to Anderson. Anderson going to drive, shoves Briscoe off, and an offensive foul. That'll be Maggie Anderson with her third foul. Team 7th, turnover on the Buccaneers. And Metz will go out. Covington fan did not like that call. That's ridiculous. Versailles with the ball down 11, 44-33. Here's Jenna Dirksen in the paint to Wagner. Wagner will step in, puts it up, and good. Taylor Wagner with her first field goal. Tigers down 44-35. 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Harrington gets it across to Maggie Anderson. Underneath, they'll get it to Fraley and foul. And The foul's on Braun. Haley with her third, team 8th. And to the free throw line is Carla Biesecker. 1 and bonus. Biesecker to the line on a 1 and bonus with 3:32 remaining in the third, or in the fourth. And front end is short, no good. Wagner with the rebound. Gets it to Briscoe. Brooks throws it left side to Jenna Dirksen. Open for 3. Short, no good. Gets her own rebound. Takes it, puts it up, got a block. Biesecker's going to come away with it, and we're going to have a foul going to be on the Tigers. We're going to be a pushing foul on Jenna Dirksen. And that will be Jenna's third foul. Team 9th, and we'll go to the other end and shoot 1 and bonus with Biesecker to do so again. She started off 3 of 3. She missed her last 6. She gets 1 and bonus here for the Lady Bucks. Sophomore underneath that one and swishes that. She will get one more opportunity. Makes it a 10-point game. 3:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. The lights are out here on the scoreboard. Second one is no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll go off of Wagner. As Fraley goes around Wagner, and it's out of bounds off of the Tigers. Biesecker to inbound and a 10-point lead. I believe she's going to come to Claudia. She does. Gets it into Harrington with it on the left wing. She's going to back it back out. We're live from Hoosiers Gymnasium. Ball thrown underneath. Jenna Dirksen stepped into the passing lane and steals it. Jenna's back to the way. Takes it. Throws it up. There was contact. There was no whistle. This rebound's going to come away on Smith's shot. Comes away. Ball thrown right to Magato. Putting it up and in. Gostomski came away with the loose ball. Then she threw it right into the hands of Magato. Magato puts it up with a 6-point. Versailles wants a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3 minutes remaining in the game. 45-37. Covington leads Versailles on WTGR. All right, we're coming out of a Versailles timeout after that turnover by Covington. And then the bucket by Magato. Covington will inbound it. They'll face a full court press. Inbounding it is Gracie Anderson. In with 4 fouls. Gets it to Harrington. They're going to clear it out. She's guarded by Lexi Magato. Harrington going to bring it up. Across the midcourt stretch. Dribbles over right side. Hands it off to Gracie Anderson. Gracie comes to the circle. Swing it over to the left side. Maggie, they're going to run some offense. Just out, 3 outs. 3 guards are out. Set screens up high. And Harrington now dribbles near side to the hole. Puts it up and in. Claudia Anderson with 22. And it's a 10-point lead. 47-37. Out top. Dirksen, Jenna with it. Dribbles down into the paint. Kicks it over left side to Magato. She'll fake the jumper. Picks it up. Looks underneath to Wagner. Wagner curls around Fraley. Puts it up and in. Taylor Wagner with her 6-point. And Harrington now off the inbound. Brings it up near side. Pushes it up to near baseline. Tigers will try and cut her off and throw it into the out top. It's Gracie Anderson for a 3. In and out. No good. Ball tipped. It's Magato with the rebound. It's not what Coach Studebaker wanted. Leading by 8 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Ball to the far side and a foul. And Gracie Anderson has just fouled out of the ball game going after a steal. She fouled Dirksen. And Gracie will foul out with a total of 9 points. 1 triple and 2 of 2 from the line. And we've got a substitution going to be coming in as number 12 of Gracie Anderson will pick up. We'll head out, get a round of applause, and Eric Gostomski will check in. Jenna Dirksen will get a 1 and bonus for the Tigers. Looking for her first point and doesn't get it. Misses the free throw. Rebound. Loose. Comes away to Wagner for the Tigers, and she is fouled. They'll say it's a holding foul on the Buccaneers. The fans don't like it. Fouls on Maggie Anderson, her 4th, team 9th. The official right underneath there. He's one. It happened literally right in front of him. Now Wagner will go to the line for a 1 and bonus. And now they're looking, there may have been, moisture on the floor? Yes. So they're looking for towels. And Morgan Huffman's going to do the duty. He's going to get him a job. He's doing a nice job of sweeping up that floor. And Covington is going to take a timeout. We will take it with them. 1:55 remaining in the ball game. A full timeout, 47-39. It's Covington leading Versailles on WTGR. Welcome back here is coming out of the Covington timeout. It's a 1 and bonus for Taylor Wagner. freshman with 6 points. Tigers down 8. Misses it. No good. Leach, offensive rebound. Briscoe fires the three. No good. Rebound tipped to Magato. Another offensive rebound. They'll swing it left side. Leach, 15-footer. In and out. No good. Gets a rebound. Tack. It's no good. Rebound loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Versailles. Oh, Tigers have opportunities from the field. They can't get them to go. Lid on the bucket for the Lady Tigers. 1:42 remaining in regulation. Ball inbound. Ball tipped and out of bounds off of Magatos. They tried to get it to Harrington. And now we've got an official calling a timeout. Leach is hurt. She's going to come off very gingerly. She has played so well, especially in the second half. I'm not sure what her injury may be. She hit her head. That last attack to the rim. Maggie Anderson will inbound it underneath, or off to the right of the bucket. Throws it into B-Secker. B-Secker's going to push it. They've got numbers. Throw it ahead to Fraley. Fraley up and in. There's Fraley for their first 2. And it's a 10-point lead. A minute and a half remaining. The Tigers rush it and throw it out of bounds. Briscoe hustling back the other way. Throws the pass high. Bargy can't get to it. A turnover. Harrington's got it in the backcourt. And guarded by Magato. Throws it ahead to Gostomski. Gostomski with it in the corner. They'll get it back to Harrington near the stripe on the floor. She has it on the left wing. 1:16 remaining in regulation. Out of the Gostomski. She's got it. Tigers need to foul her if they're going to foul. Ball's loose. They'll give it to Fraley. Fraley gives over to the right side. And we've got a travel going to be called by Carly B-Secker. She shuffled her feet and turned it over for the Covington Buccaneers. 1:05 remaining in the ball game. 49-39. Versailles down to Covington. Tigers with the ball. Briscoe with it. Has it out top. Will dribble out top to left side Magato. Lexi's going to drive to the hoop. Shot blocked by Fraley. Comes to Wagner. Wagner puts up. Bargy is hurt back on the other end. We've got a foul as well. Foul going on Fraley. That is her 5th foul. Alan Bargy took a shot to the face. Fraley will foul out with 2 points. Team's 10th foul. And Bargy, laying back above the 3-point line, may have taken something to the upper lip. Parker Metz is going to come in for Covington. She's replacing Fraley, who fouls out. So 2 Buccaneers have fouled out, Gracie Anderson and Claire Fraley. And Bargy for Versailles will have to go out. They're going to, looks like, start with her. And 2, 4, Tigers don't have, they need a 5th player. And there's a little bit of confusion of what's going on. Grace Osborne's going to check in, a 5'6" freshman for Bargy. So not only checking out Bargy, but also checking out Leach. Wagner, free throw. She had 2 free throws, or just, it was a double bonus. Yes, it was a double bonus. So she missed the first one. She'll get 1 more. 51.5 seconds remaining. And second one by Wagner, no good as well. Rebound, and we've got a foul on the Tigers. B-Secker gets the rebound. Jenna Dirksen going to be with her 4th foul, team 10. And it'll be B-Secker going to the line for 2 free throws. 49-39. First one is up. And no good. I think we're going to, Matt Bargy's going to come in for Grace Osborne. The Arcana-Marushi game, if you're going to be joining that one, that's going to start over on our WTGR.com internet sports stream. And at the conclusion of this one, we'll flip that one over to the radio. B-Secker hits the second one. 50-39. Briscoe into the forecourt with the left side. Drives, looks underneath the Wagner. Wagner puts the shot up. No good, but foul going on. Carly B-Secker, I think. That it is. Beesecker with her second foul. Wagner will go to the line for 2 free throws. Hit her first 2. She's missed her last 3. For the 6-foot freshman. Again, Rushi and Arcana Boynes will start over on our WTGR.com internet sports stream. Wagner misses that free throw. And at the conclusion of this one, we'll flip that one from that stream to the radio and our other stream. One more coming for Wagner. Tigers have left some points here on the bull. That second one is good. It just missed some free throws. Coming in 8 of the 9 in the quarter. Full court press. So double team Harrington. And we've got a timeout going to be called by the Covington Buccaneers. We're going to take it with them. 42 seconds remaining. 30-second break. It's Covington 50, Versailles 40 on WTGR. 50-40 our score. Covington to inbound. It will be Maggie Anderson to inbound. It's the full court press by Versailles. They'll get it into Harrington. A foul on the, nope, they didn't foul. She brings it across. Midcourt stripe, goes to the left side. Gostomski. They try and foul her, and they do so. Lexi Magato will be called for her 4th foul. And Gostomski will get 2 free throws. She goes 1. She'll get 2 of them here. Again, over and join us for the Rushi Arcana boys game. It'll be coming up soon. Banks in. Gostomski banks that free throw in. It's over on our WTGR.com internet sports stream at the conclusion of this one. And our post game, we'll get it onto the radio. Second one, she banks it as well. Oh, no, maybe she banks them all the time. As good as those look. 2 for 2 for her. Here's a jumper by Bargy, a long 2. It's good. Madeline Bargy with the bucket for the Tigers. They want a timeout. We are going to take it with them. Tigers and Covington. A 10-point game for Covington. 52-42. They lead on WTGR. Welcome back here to Hoosier Gymnasium. Covington out of the timeout will inbound it. And Gostomski will inbound. She's going to get it in to Beesecker. She brings it up across the midcourt stripe and fouled on the far side. Lexi Magato, I think, is going to be called for the foul. A nice shot by the official. He's not going to call this one a intentional foul. Magato will foul out. That is her 5th foul. And they had given the ball up. It's actually her 5th foul. Yep, a double check, and the announcer had said 4, but that was Magato's 5th, so she is going to foul out here tonight. 6 points, 2 of 2 from the line. And Madeline Bargy will come in for Magato. Nope, excuse me. Schwartz is coming in for Magato. Bargy's going to come in for Grace Osborne. 2 shots coming for Carly Beesecker. A little confusion right there. And the first one for Beesecker is good. Well, Covington has went to the line 12 times going into this quarter alone. Stay tuned. We'll have a quick post game brought to you by Homeland Insurance to get you our final stats as well. Both free throws were good by Beesecker. 54-42, 20 seconds remaining. Briscoe pulls up to 15, off the back of the iron, no good. Offensive board, Jenna Dirksen, no good. Offensive board, Wagner, no good. Offensive board, Wagner, no good. And the rebound out of bounds off the Tigers. 11.2 remaining. Tigers are going to fall to 3 and 14. Covington's going to go to 15 and 4. Ball inbounded to Harrington. And Holman Insurance post-game show is going to be coming up. Our final score here, Versailles falls to the Covington Buccaneers. Final score, 54-42 from Hoosier Gymnasium. Congratulations to Claudia Harrington for her 1,000th point, and a great atmosphere and a great game. 54-42, our final score from Hoosier Gymnasium.